Hey guys, what's the 5 here with episode number 48 of the My Player on FIFA 23. Previous episode, we went over the plans for our EAFC career mode, confirming we're going to be doing Brentford for the manager career mode and a non-top 5 league for the player career mode. This one is going to be all about this player career mode because we have about a week, I'd say, left until the end of this series, and we are still in the hunt for the treble with Real Madrid. We are running away with the league quite convincingly, quite nicely. The cups haven't actually started yet. I think they start around January time, and they kind of all get played in like the space of a week. And obviously the Champions League, we are doing pretty well in our Champions League group against Frankfurt, Malmo, and the other one was... Can't even remember the other team we played. But yeah, we're doing... Oh, Porto. We're doing good in the group stage. We are top. We should be progressing through. The final two games of the group stage are in today's episode, as we pick up a victory against Villarreal to kick it off in the league. Just the one goal for ourselves, but the 8.9 rating overall. And the switch to midfield, actually, this season has been a really, really fun one. Coming back and defending, we didn't do that when we were striker or winger. And kind of helping out the left back, because being on the left centre mid. It's been pretty good, it's been pretty fun. We're like a box-to-box. Definitely more going forward, because we are actually the top goal scorer of this season. We are still scoring the goals for Real Madrid, as we do actually go 1-0 down through Romeo Lavia playing for Frankfurt in this one. They've actually got a really nice team, this Frankfurt squad. They've got Calvert-Lewin up top, they've got St. Maximin, they've got Lavia, they've still got Trapp in goal, they've got Hudson-Odoi, but yeah, they've built a really nice squad over the 6 or 7 seasons we've been doing this career mode. I think it's 7. I think we're into the 7th year now. And yeah, they built a nice squad, obviously competing with us in the group stages, but we do go back ahead in this one. And it's a nice Chouameni header that does the job for us. Obviously, we have the set piece specialist trait on our guys, so we take all free kicks, we take all penalties, we take all corners, long free kicks, short free kicks, we take both of them. But then boom. What a finish by Pasalic from Frankfurt. He gets them back onto level terms, and it is one of the best goals we've conceded, maybe in this whole career mode. There was that one that Edison conceded, and I can't quite remember what team it was against, but he was kind of running backwards towards his own goal into the opposite corner, and it was a really, really nice goal, really nice finish. As St. Maximin, we've been hit on the counter-attack, lays it off to Callum Hudson-Odoi, and he makes it 3-2 to Eintracht Frankfurt in the final few minutes of this game. We've travelled to Germany, and it looks like we won't be going home with anything, unless the final few seconds of the game, anything can change as Jota holds it up, plays it out wide to Vinicius Jr., a lovely ball through to ourselves, and just like how they caught us on the counter-attack, we have done the exact same to them. And we bring it back level with the final kick of the game. 3-3 the final score. That was all we needed to do to secure ourselves through to the next round of the Champions League, because we beat Malmo, we beat Porto, and we beat Frankfurt in the reverse fixture. I think we lost in that highlight game to Porto, and then we just picked up the draw. So that's 3 wins, a draw, and a loss. 10 points. It's pretty good. Going into the final game against Malmo, it's a game we should win anyway. We've not qualified technically, because Porto did get that victory over us, and points-wise, I think there's still a chance maybe we could slip to third, but it's very unlikely going into the game against Malmo on the last day of the group stage. Coming into this one, Sporting Gijón in La Liga. We go 1-0 up very early doors. We go 2-0 up very early doors. Within the first 10 minutes, we have a goal and an assist already to our name. 13 minutes in, it's a chance actually for Sporting Gijón from a throw-in. It's played inside, and a lovely dinked effort over the top of Courtois brings them back, and it cuts our lead in half. So as quickly as we'd scored those 2 goals, it's been chopped in half, basically just as quick. And then 10 minutes after they scored their first, a chance here for a second as they find the box nicely. The shot is well blocked and well headed away from Vinicius Jr. And we're going to start a counter-attack of our own here as Vinny sees the run being made by ourselves. We're going to just hold it up, wait for Jota, perfectly place it through. He's quicker and stronger than the whole defence, and a lovely finish from our Portuguese Magnifico. 3-1, 26 minutes into this game, and they had a slight hope of getting back into it. As soon as that third goal went in, that was shut off, and the chance for us to just keep extending the lead, that is exactly what happened. As Vinny Jr. receives the ball, just blasts it into the top corner. 4-1 is now the score. It's not even half time yet, and we've basically ran away with it. Basically, we secured the victory. Into the second half though, just a minute in, another chance is going to come our way. We haven't turned off the brakes. We haven't put the we haven't gone to a lower gear. We're keeping it on top gear. Another assist for ourselves, an 8.9 rating. 5-1 is the score in the 47th minute. So 2 minutes into the second half. Gijón may be thinking, they'll take it easy us on this second half. 2 minutes in, they go and concede again. You can see there have been 6 shots in this game, and there have been 6 goals as well. Every shot has been a shot on target, and every shot on target has found the back of the net. Even this one, from an insane angle on the weaker left foot into the reverse top corner. We hit the Sui in the corner, and it is, this is one of those games. There's kind of one every season. We had it last year with City. It was against Leicester. Before that, it was the game that won us the league with PSG against Marseille. There's just one game every season where you just score with every shot you take. And that is just going to continue into the 78th minute. We make it 7-1. Rodrigo gets in on the action. I think that's his first goal of this game. But with 5 minutes remaining, the time is kind of ticking down. We're not really caring anymore, really, if you know what I mean. Defensively, we know we've won the game, so maybe we switch off. Courtois he didn't have the clean sheet anyway, so maybe he's not going to be as angry. But 7-2 is the score. We've got a chance here from a free kick, just a few meters from goal. We're going to try and curl it around the wall like we did in the previous one, and the first shot off target is by ourselves, and it didn't look too good there, as we're just seeing it out from the initial goal kick. Actually, from that missed shot, they're going to play it out to ourselves, and we're going to redeem ourselves with a nice finish past the goalkeeper. A 9.9 rating is going to be our end rating. We are going to secure the hat-trick in this one, and the final score against Sporting Gijón is going to be an 8-2 victory at the Bernabeu. Another match ball coming home with ourselves. I think we had 2 in the previous episode. 3 goals, 3 assists, 92 minutes played, and a 9.9 average rating from ourselves there. Matchday 16. We're approaching the halfway mark of the season. We have been first since matchday 4 when we arrived. We've been first place ever since. Actually, matchday 3 was when we arrived and saw the league table. We had 9.79. I then arrived. We won again. We were top of the table, and we have been ever since. And it doesn't really look like that is going to change. The lead we have in this league table is quite extraordinary, actually. Second place actually isn't even Barcelona, it's Atletico Madrid, and we smashed them when we played them. And as we make it 2-0 in this one against Betis, we've won this game basically. This Real Madrid team, it might just pip PSG as the best team we've played as, because overall as a team, this attack going forward is so fun. The midfield we're playing in with is brilliant, and maybe because we're not the main goal scorer, it's kind of shared out a bit more evenly. It feels more like a better team, if that makes sense. At at PSG, we were scoring all the goals alongside Mbappe. Everyone else kind of felt like second fiddle, like not as good. Whereas here, we are scoring a lot of goals, but we're also contributing a lot, and the other players around us are scoring a lot as well. As this game is going to be 4-0, so we've just had an 8-2 against Sporting Gijón. Now we come into this one against Real Betis away from home, and we're winning 4-0 coming into the final few minutes. Going to look to make it 5. Exactly what we do. And yeah, you can see why we're top of the league table. We are the best team in this league. I am the best player in this league. Any league I step foot in, I'm the best player in. But we are going to get a little rest. The first time I think we've been subbed off. 3 assists, 1 goal, and 9.0 rating. As we come into the game, the final Champions League group stage game. A snowy night in Madrid, taking on Malmo. They're going to be more used to the conditions than us. And we're using the highlights feature. We're actually 1-0 down as we initially come into the first major highlight for ourselves. But as the clock is ticking down, we're going to just cut inside with the step overs. It's laid across to Vinicius Jr. He lays it across to Rodrigo. He makes it 1-1. And then from the next highlight, 69 minutes in, there's just a few minutes remaining in this one. It's still 1-1. We play a lovely ball through to Vinicius Jr. He's going to score. We're going to end up winning this game 2-1, and we will progress through to the next round of the Champions League. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.